Well, I have to say, normally here at the Aviva, the music is ropey at best, but it has improved significantly in the last few minutes. We had the undertones, teenage kicks, very special for the Derry City. Ready for action now after our big match build-up kick-off in the 102nd FAI Cup final, just minutes away now. So it's time to join our big match commentary team here at the Aviva.
Today is Derry's first final since they lost to St. Pat's in the 2014 decider and wanted to go back to 2012 for their last win. Here's the early Derry chance. It's a good save.
It was a great save. He was alert because it's so early in the game and he comes out and he's
certainly winning hard. This is like an action replay. McEneff. Oh, and Clark. Well, just for 1 second there, I thought he was going to catch it. 24-year-old from Milton Keynes. He too has signed a long deal. Oh, it's a lovely take from Graydon. And a lovely finish too. And finally, they've been breached.
What a ball this is from Patrick McGonigle. Unbelievable the pass. He had a couple that he'd given away and was looking at him. He's a little bit disappointed with himself. See here, it's a wonderful pass over Shane Farrell's head. Inch perfect, and he does really well. It's a brilliant touch from Graydon. He has the awareness to pick him out, and it's a side-foot finish into the far corner. It's a brilliantly worked goal and a brilliant finish. The pass is incredible, absolutely spot on. The pullback is different class, and so is the finish. It's a brilliant start for Derry City.
Jamie McGonigle, the man from Dungiven.
And we spoke about why is he in the team, Graydon in the team. That's why he's in the team, because McEneff can pick him out. And it's the area where Shells are a little bit vulnerable in that wing-back position. But you have to have the awareness and the ability to be able to pass.
So Shells have a chance to make Maher work. Well, there wasn't much in that. Saying McEneff. There's McJannet. Nice run from McJannet. Duffy on the overlap. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous. And what a finish by Cameron McJannet, who kept his run going. And eventually he side-foots it home, and the Shell supporters go silent, but none at the Havelock Square end. It's Derry City 2, Shelbourne 0.
Duffy does really well, takes his foot, gets his head up, trying to pull it back. Shells defend the first ball well with Griffin, but it falls into McJannet. He's the one who reacts quickest. Berry's in the back of the net. It's a long way back for Shells at the moment. They having serious problems down the wing-back areas, this time down the left-hand side. And it's good play from McJannet, because like you say, he's aware, he's a defender, but he follows run, he continues run, and he ends up off the back of Lunny in that box, and he reacts quicker and strokes it home to give Derry a 2-0 lead.
And had to adjust his body, didn't he, as well, slightly coming in, but never panicked. Side-footed at home. And it's 2-0.
Goal so far.
Oh, brilliant for Graydon. It's a three. Oh, he just nutmegged his man. And he puts his hands on his head. If he kept that down, that was 3-0. Flashed it over, but that was brilliant.
It was brilliant from McGonigle as well, because the ball is zipped into him, and he has a brilliant first touch and aware, and it's a great touch through the legs.
So much more, and maybe there is more on the offing with this attack towards McGonigle. They're lining up. Talk about a possible handball.
Yeah, just absolutely.
I think that's more than possible.
Yeah, Luke Bourne just gone across, loses his foot and just slips, and the hand comes out, does hit the ball. We have what we want and what the players deserve on the final day.
Throw the ball over the top, and the goal is empty. Well, Clark was backpedaling there from McGonigle's header. Ball played away. McGonigle just lifted it over the top twice. Two very young managers here. Duffer is actually 6 years older than him. Here is Duff. That is a great ball in by Duffy. And is that McJannet with another one? I think it is. Come off his knee. Oh, wonderful, wonderful ball in.
Goal to give away. It's a cheap goal to give away. You see it just comes across and he just waltzes in from nowhere. No one picks him up. He just runs off. There's a Luke Bourne, he runs off. McJannet, like you say, and gets his toe on the ball and just guides it in. But it's a poor goal to give away from Shells. Derry won't mind about that. There's no real challenge on the ball. McJanet's free in the 6-yard box and he just guides it home. Not bad for a fullback. 2 goals in a cup final.
Certainly not. Fortuitous. Clark could do nothing about that, but he was standing on his own and he just got something on it, and the knee was enough, and he slides in celebration. The 24-year-old with his second goal in the cup final. It's 3-0 Derry City.
It's a cigar box, so the keeper comes and gets it, or a centre-half, whatever, gets his head on it and clears it. But it doesn't, and McJannet's all on his own and just pokes the ball home, and Derry riding again.
Substitute there, McManus diving in, guilty of it against Duffy. Oh! Brilliant from Michael Duffy. A, to ride the challenge, coming in from McManus, and B, to do this.
Oh, many times we've seen him do this before, down this left-hand side. He just gets on the ball, and we've seen him, don't let him inside, that's what he wants to do, and he gets inside and he whips a brilliant strike. Beside the crossbar, and Derry comfortable at
McEneff. Patching. Oh, there's a foul in the centre, referee let it go. Here's Duffy, trying to shift it from right to left.
Challenge, there was a collision between the two of them.
Yeah,
but I think he's got a little bit of a cut.
It was just out of shot. I'm looking down at Michael Duffy. He was getting a bit of cramp work down as well. So it is a heavy pitch. It's a bigger pitch than the normal that they will get in the League of Ireland as well, at their own home or away grounds. I love the mask.
There's, like you say, there's a few of them stretching the calf.
3 minutes of added time. We're into that now. Oh, here's a chance. Very first touch. Is that a penalty? Oh, yes, it must be. Must be a penalty. First involvement, really, there.
Into the box, trying to get a shot away, and Luke Bourne just pokes his leg in there. We'll see it from a better angle here, but it's good play. He just gets in and he just takes his leg away, yeah. And
blown at Shells earlier on this year, the 21-year-old. Strokes it in. 4-0. Icing on the cake. And if it stays this way, the biggest winning margin in FAI Cup final history. It's one-way traffic.
He's a young player, and he's come back in, and it was nice of McEneff to get the ball and give it to him to make sure he got a chance to score the fourth goal, Jordan McEneff, and he finished it really well, didn't he? Very, very confident, strike the penalty kick. Not bad when you're 3 down there. Really two good coaches and getting a reward.
And there goes the final whistle. And Derry City have won their 6th FAI Cup versus 2012. Jamie McGonigle up the scoring in the 18th minute. Cameron McJannet just before half-time made it 2-0. And he got his second and the side's third on the hour mark. And then that late penalty from Jordan McEneff. 4-0. Shells shell-shocked. But they got to the final. We mentioned it. They're a very young side. Just can't get out to the front. We get a cameraman out there as well. There he goes. For the 6th time in their history, Derry City Football Club FAI Cup winners.
There's no doubt there'll be a big party in Derry tonight, maybe for a few days, as Cameron McJannet alluded to earlier on.
And they do have the best theme music, there's no doubt about it.
No, there's